Joining me now is Tulsi Gabbard, former Congresswoman, member of Trump's transition team. Tulsi, you saw it with the administration's rather slow-footed response to the Maui wildfires. But Kamala's team said, look, she came to Washington today and she got briefed and they're on it. Does that satisfy your concerns?
No, Laura, not at all. And this is, first of all, my heart goes out to all of those who've seen their lives and families and homes and communities devastated by this hurricane. And my frustration and anger at the lack of adequate response, even at a baseline level, from Kamala Harris and Joe Biden reminded me exactly of what our communities there on Maui faced in the wake of that tragic and historic wildfire that took over 100 people's lives. When I went there, Laura, to Lahaina and West Maui, just a couple of days after those wildfires completely destroyed the community, I heard from community leaders and neighbors, people who were helping their neighbors, trying to put the pieces back together. They did not see a single federal official on the ground. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, they said, well, FEMA's on the ground. Sure, they are in downtown in the government buildings, but not boots on ground in the communities that saw their homes and their community completely devastated by this. And I have friends there in Asheville, North Carolina, and in other communities that have been devastated by Hurricane Helene, and they are saying the exact same thing. As you heard from that sheriff, they don't have access to water. They don't have access to electricity and communication. The same thing that happened to our communities in West Maui, and yet they've said we have not seen a single federal official on the ground, not even a FEMA, orange vest wearing person going out there and doing that assessment.
What are they doing?
It is truly.
Yeah. I don't understand this.
They are focusing on bureaucracy.
Yeah, Deanne Criswell
They're focusing
is the
on bureaucracy.
She's the head of FEMA. I don't know a lot about her. I know she worked for de Blasio. She was in the Air National Guard. She had some, fine service to her country. Was she the best person to head FEMA? I don't know. I mean, I know she worked for Obama at FEMA, but they made a big deal that she was the first female FEMA director. Like, just say that she's the most qualified person for the job. Again, I don't know if she is or not, but it seems to me that when they knew this hurricane was going to be big, and they knew it for days, Tulsi, we should have seen an all-of-government, as they like to call it, approach. That should have been laid out right away. And it wasn't there. She was in Nevada. She was campaigning. Come on.
Exactly. I can tell you, while I haven't done an actual poll, I would guess that if you ask the people of Maui whether she is qualified and the right person to be in that job, almost to a person, every one of them would have said no. The very first thing they heard from her was when she stood proudly in the White House press room saying, here's what we're doing for the people of Maui. We've given $700 to every household that's been impacted by this fire, as though that was something that was worthy of applause or recognition. It is unfortunate the people of North Carolina are facing a leadership in the White House who care more for bureaucracy rather than actually kicking down the doors of that bureaucracy and getting out there and providing the help that these families and communities direly need.
Well, chief executive officers don't just take briefings. They direct personnel. No. They direct, and Trump, well, you know this about Trump. He'd be like, why isn't this done already? He would send clippings back to people like, wait a second, why are we behind on this? Why is this trade deal not done? They got 5 trade deals done in 4 years. This administration, I don't believe they've gotten a single trade deal done for the United States. So, but he's demanding, but you want someone demanding in a situation like this. This is disturbing. Tulsi, I know your experience in Maui was so apt for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.